Alrighty friends, we are back. It is our Costa Maya day, so we'll show you again kind of around the port, but you can watch this video here. Our original and first Costa Maya trip kind of has everything. Today's just me a chiller, repeat, and yeah, we'll kind of see how the day goes.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
So before we deboard, we're gonna eat at Shaq's Big Chicken, and here's another food hack for you guys. I went and got myself the French toast from the buffet. And what I'm gonna do is grab a piece of chicken and put it in the French toast. And so here is my creation right here. The French toast was very fluffy and, dare I say it, kind of spongy, but it has that syrup all baked into it and that savory chicken in between, and it tasted pretty dang good. I would honestly have this every morning if I could, if they had French toast every morning. The day that we ended up walking to Big Chicken, they had French toast, so I was very happy about that.
So I got this sausage, egg and cheese biscuit. Eggs looking a little questionable.
It looks like tofu.
It does look like tofu, but let's give it a bite. I don't like it.
Uh-oh, just the egg in general or all of it?
All of it.
Get in line, it's short, it's short. Get a chicken biscuit.
Chicken biscuit! One thing that I've noticed is the chicken is always really, really fresh, like freshly fried. So it's not been sitting, it's good. Really yummy. I like it. Better than this.
So from the ship, you can kind of get a good look at the port of Costa Maya, and it is fairly large looking, but don't let that fool you. There isn't really a whole lot to do in port besides expensive shops, party pools, and like things that you have to pay for. So it is it's a big port, but there's not much to do.
Yeah, if you're looking for a beach, you're not gonna get that here unless you venture off and taxi over to the beach. But if you're balling on a budget and don't want to go far and just want to stay in port, it will do just fine.
Oh, you can get your passport stamped.
Oh, too bad we don't have it.
I do.
Oh, it's in
Do you want to get them stamped?
Yeah, let's get her stamped.
Let's get our passport stamped. This will be the first stamp I've ever gotten. Ooh.
This is the first one.
Thank you.
Alright, alright.
Our first stamp. First of many.
This is the water park that you can go to as an excursion. It's just right outside the port.
I looked into it last time, but it was closed for renovations, I believe, last year when we were here. I honestly thought it was closed, so I didn't even look into it this year. That would be cool to do in the future.
So now we're walking up to one of our favorite drink spots in Costa Maya. This place uses real fruit, hence the name Fruiteria. And here's kind of their menu. They got watermelon, cucumber, cantaloupe, papaya, and many others. The first location that you will walk by, most likely, has this nice swing set, and so that's very fun.
They also make the drinks right in front of you, and you can see like all the fresh fruit that they put in there, as well as how much alcohol they put in there. These drinks are dangerously strong. They taste so good, but they will get you a little tipsy.
Yeah, you can see he's just kind of dunking in the alcohol. He ends up just finishing the bottle in this thing because he's like, yeah, you know, there's not a lot left.
Whatever.
They also do coconut drinks here, which is also fun. And this place doesn't break the bank, but here's our two very pretty drinks.
Guys, these drinks are so smooth. This goes down, not icy. Nice.
And I love that it's made with fresh fruit. Like, this is authentic, real watermelon flavor. It's not that artificial. It's so delicious and refreshing.
I don't think there's any shrimpies in that water.
Ew, he just took a dumpy though.
They're migrating to the other side.
Got a little too close for comfort. Kind of scared me a bit.
They look terrifying. Alright, so on the way to the back pool, you'll pass by the big party pool, which does look fun. And since last year, this wasn't open, but it's open this time. They have a wave surf attraction.
But no one was really doing it, so they actually did end up turning it off. But it was really cool to see.
So yeah, you can see that this third pool towards the back is pretty empty. Not too many people in this pool to begin with. And so it's easy to find a chair because most people are at the party pool.
And they don't charge you to use the chair like they do at all the other pools.
Oh yeah.
Got our matching Sony sticks on. We're cute. We're cute.
After the quiet pool, we ended up migrating over to the party pool just to check it out because we didn't actually check it out the first time we were in Costa Maya, but it's a pretty lively pool. There's a lot of cool things going on.
The only con I would say I had with it, there's two. One, the water was kind of murky, which was a little gross to me anyway. And two, we were right next to the speaker, so it was deafening loud. We were screaming at each other and my ears were hurting. But it was so much fun overall.
Yeah, Haley was having a blast the whole time in her own world.
Literally the whole time.
But here's where we kind of get to one of the bad things about Costa Maya. The seats in the front over here where we're at, especially in the front pool, the workers will grill you about you having to have a drink in order for you to even sit down, which is kind of annoying because they have all this like party stuff going around. So sometimes you just want to sit and look, but you know, a worker will come up and be like, hey, you need to have a drink in order to sit here. And it's like, that's just not what you want to deal with. And sometimes you don't want to have a drink, at that moment. Because they ended up grilling Haley's dad about getting a drink. And so he ended up just leaving, going back to the ship.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that is a thing here in port because it is a carnival port. So, it's something that it should be free. And yet you can't be comfortable without having to pay money, which kind of sucks.
Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco. Poison chosen specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Yes, that poison.
Right next to our seat, we did have a little friend here. It was a big old moth. And it does kind of blend in. But yeah, so beware, there are giant moths here.
But this is absolutely one of my favorite views from port is seeing the beautiful ocean. I love it so much.
But with that, we are gonna head back to the ship because honestly, Costa Maya is a very short port. You don't need to stay there for long. You go into the pools for a couple hours and you're kind of done. But we're getting hungry, and because the ship is actually very close, you can make your way back to the ship to eat some food, and that is exactly what we are going to do. So, with our first food stop, we ended up going to Beach Buns and got ourselves a meatball sandwich.
They didn't have this on the other ships. This is a newer item, so I was very intrigued, and honestly, I am so glad we got it because it was absolutely delicious, as you can see from my face.
It's like a pizza sandwich. It's good.
Pizza sandwich.
Pretty much, it was like a pizza sandwich, if that gives you any idea. It was so good and so flavorful, but yeah, I would definitely get this again.
So be sure to check out Beach Buns. And of course, you know us, we cannot skip street eats when it is open.
Honestly, I think this day was one of my favorite street eats because I loved every single option. It was so delicious.
On this day, they offered pulled pork tacos, which was awesome. We also had some pork dumplings, which I love pork and I love dumplings, so those are my favorite kind of dumplings. And they also had bulgogi, is what they called it. Really, it was just like Korean barbecue meat, but very delicious nonetheless. But I will say the pork dumplings were extremely juicy, and if it was open all day, I would be eating this for every single meal because I wanted to just get more and more and more.
That's one thing I've noticed with street eats. I haven't been disappointed once with the food. Everything has tasted so freaking good.
You can never go wrong with tachos because tater tots, queso, and whatever meat you put in there, always a good choice. Absolutely packed full of flavor, and it's crispy, and I wish Street Eats was on every single Carnival ship.
I agree. I enjoyed every single Street Eats option throughout the week, so I am so glad that this was something that they added.
Bulgogi. A little salty, but really, really good flavor. Yummy. Solid 10 out of 10 on everything today, as per usual.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? That was our Costa Maya video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a really short video. There wasn't really too much different from last time. If you want to know a little bit more, go watch our previous video the first time we were there. But what we enjoyed the most about this time in Costa Maya, sorry, we're dressed up because it's Halloween day today, as of filming this.
Yes.
But I guess we passed Halloween by the time you see this. Yeah, Costa Maya, what was really cool is that you can get your passport stamped there. We always forget to get a passport stamp.
Well, this was the second cruise I went on with the passport, so I was like, let's get it stamped. And this was the only port we got it stamped at. But it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, really cool. But yeah, as always, Street Eats, perfect. You cannot go wrong with Street Eats. We didn't get to go there every single day, but I think we went there 6 out of the 7 days.
Yeah,
if
we
not
missed
5.
one day, and we were kind of bummed about it, but pretty much every day was good. There was like one mid, but that was about it.
Yeah, so that's Costa Maya. It's pretty much a good time. It's really a party place.
Yeah.
So if you enjoy that, you're gonna love it. But
and if not, definitely look into
an excursion
or just checking out the ship.
Yeah, really just spend your day on the ship. It's empty that day. A lot of people do end up going back early because there is not much to do in Costa Maya port.
It's really not, and it's kind of expensive for like the drinks and food. So
yeah, but yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.